Association preseason tournament. This is the Port Isabel Tarpons taking on the Hanna Golden Eagles. And out of the gate, a basket by Cole Pinkerton puts the Tarpons up by 2, and they secure another point with a free throw. And they'll go up 3-0. Hanna with the ball in their hands, and we'll do our best on these names. Again, with a lot of these players, no jersey numbers to identify players on the court for the Hanna Eagles. Open three in the corner won't go. Long rebound comes out to the Tarpons. They want to run. Dennis Lozano takes it right-hand side, has it stripped away. Nice play defensively by the Hanna Eagles on the steal, and then a bump on the sideline. And that'll give the ball back to the Hanna Eagles. Hanna got here with a victory over San Perlita, and they did so with a stifling defensive effort. And that was with an undermanned squad. They've since added some players to the mix as they had I was told, a special senior photo day at the school. And so a lot of those players are now available on the floor for the Hanna Eagles. So they'll have some depth to this team, and they'll need it against a Port Isabel team which has looked impressive in their first 2 games that we've covered here on our broadcast. Missed shot, outlet pass from Pinkerton to Renza. Renza off the glass, misses a shot. That's a rare miss for Daniel Renza at that point-blank spot. Here come the Eagles back on the attack, looking for their first points, attacking from on the arc again. Missed shot, rebound tipped to Low. And here come the Tarpons again. That's going to be a missed shot, but Caden Martinez will get to the free throw line. Martinez took that rebound and took it down coast. And now he'll be at the free throw line. Running clock, and we'll catch up on that here. Free throw good. Tarpons up 4-0. Substitutions in the game for the Hanna Eagles. Kevin Flores will check in the game. Next free throw on the way by Martinez, rolls off the mark. Rebound by the Hanna Eagles. Outlet pass in the front court, stolen by the Tarpons. Low gets it in the corner to Renza. Back outside it goes to Lozano. Three-pointer by Pinkerton off the mark. Rebound again right there on the spot as Martinez to keep it alive for the Tarpons. Renza on the right side. Gets it to Cole. Right back. Give and go. Layup good. Nice give and go that time, and the assist by Cole Pinkerton. And a basket scored there. They've got some annoying alarms going off right now. That started about 4 minutes before the broadcast of this game. They took that basket, now they added it on. 6-0 score, Port Isabel on top. Hanna with the ball. Eagles looking for their first points. Miss a shot, get an offensive rebound. And then in traffic, a foul called, and Kevin Flores will find a way to the line. Flores was looking for contact on the initial shot. Stuck with it, got his own rebound. And now stands at the free throw line here for Hanna. Good on the first. That's a first point for the Eagles. Second free throw coming up from Flores. That's good. Port Isabel on top at 6-2. Dennis Lozano to bring it up for the Tarpons on the half-court set. Guarded by Flores. Overhead pass to Low. Over to Renza on the right side. In the corner to Pinkerton. Inside to Martinez, has it stripped away, comes out of there with it nonetheless. Turnaround jumper, that's off the mark by Low. Rebound by the Tarpons. Lozano down inside, spins past a man and gets fouled. That foul will be called, and that'll be a shooting foul. So a chance for Lozano with the line. First one good. One of the fans made a comment that everyone kind of ignored these alarms as they went off. We hope it's just something offset on a Sunday and it's nothing real. We're all kind of nonchalant about it right here in the gym. Second free throw good, makes it an 8-2 game. Port Isabel on top early. Eagles with the ball. Out on top is Flores, guard running the point, lost his dribble. Lobs it to the free throw line, then a quick whistle is called on that entry pass to Ricardo Roman. Roman for the Eagles. Inbound play. They'll work it on the right wing, get to the baseline. That's a pass thrown away. Rinza stepped in the passing lane, took it away for the Tarpons. They'll run the offense inside to Lowe, running through the lane, missed the layup. On the rebound, Martinez collides with two players, and a foul will be called on the Tarpons. Give the ball to Hanna. Again, this Hanna team I talked about during the broadcast, during the San Perlita game, they're one of the teams that has some players that are on the varsity football team that aren't here today. So the look of this team is some of what you're going to see during the varsity season. And then they're going to get some serious help when the football players come in the mix. Missed shot, whistle blows on the rebound. That'll be called against the Eagles. Tarpon basketball. Winner of this will take on the Harlingen South Hawks in the championship game on the boys' side. Three-pointer missed by the Tarpons. Rebound by the Eagles. Nice outlet pass down the right-hand side. Lay that up and in. That started with the outlet pass. For the Eagles. That was nearly stolen there. Lowe with a nice catch. Goes inside. Collision occurred. I think Jadrian Garcia is in the game right now. That's the one that delivered that entry, that nice pass last trip down. It'll be Tarpon basketball. They'll get it into Lowe. Steps back for a three and splashes that home. Lowe showing a little range that trip down. Jason Lowe for the Tarpons. Eagles with the ball. Down by 7 here in the first half. Staying out beyond the arc, taking a look at that zone defense set up by Port Isabel. They'll try to probe that, now work on the baseline. That'll be out of bounds on the sideline. That opening was there. They just went sideline a little too far, stretching it out. And the ball belongs to the Tarpons of Port Isabel. 11-4 game. Daniel Rinza from that left wing. One hands it out on the right side. The player now in the ball game is Rudy Barrera. Outside for a three in the corner for the Tarpons. That rims out, no good. Rebound tipped out. Eagles want to run. Down the left-hand side, layup on the way. Good. Made by Jadrian Garcia. Tarpons back with the ball and the lead. Rinza with an open three. Got it. Daniel Rinza in rhythm off the dribble. Takes it out to back to an 8-point lead on the entry pass. Eagles will turn it over. Tarpons have the ball. Here comes Rinza again. Picked up this time defensively. Hands it off on the right wing. A lot of contact there. That's a jump ball. On the possession change, it'll stay here in possession of the Tarpons. Championship game on the girls' side coming up. It'll be La Jolla taking on Rio Hondo. We'll have that game for you. Then we'll have the championship game on the boys' side here. And it will be Harlingen South against the winner of this. Rinza, nice pass inside. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Missed by Joey Rico. Offensive rebound. That's put up. No good. Somehow that stayed out. I'm not sure how that didn't funnel through. Eagles down by 8 with the ball in their hands. On the dribble to the right side, make it right wing. Back outside. Garcia with a catch, swings it right wing. Three-pointer for the Eagles on the way. Won't go. One and done on the Eagles that trip down. Daniel Rinza has the ball for the Tarpons. Hands it off to Lowe's. Tries to step through the paint. Got called for a travel. Turnover against the Tarpons. Eagles now check into the game. Joe Munoz who checks in for the Eagles. Ball back to the top of the key, reverse it right side to Garcia. That's a turnover. And here come the Tarpons. Before that, the whistle blows in the back court. .345 and counting here in the first half. Running clock in these games. 14 minutes each half. Goes by pretty quick. Tarpons with the ball. Out top is Lozano. Dennis Lozano attacks on the right side. Got in the paint. Got tied up. That'll jump ball. Possession arrow. Back over to the Hanna Eagles. Zarate brings it up. Jared Zarate, ball between the circles, takes a push. Out on top of that zone by the Tarpons. That'll be a foul called on Port Isabel. And a chance now for the Eagles to inbound the ball. Down 8, it's been that way for a couple of minutes here on the score clock. That pass was there, deflected though. Now a loose ball. Picked up for a moment by Cole and then a kick ball. That'll be against the Tarpons. And it'll be Hanna basketball on the baseline on the offensive end. Scoring is suddenly shut down here in this game. That's a high pass, nice catch. This is Thurwall taking it inside. He gets contact and a foul called. And Charles Thurwall will not be awarded free throws as they'll say that foul occurred on the floor. Hanna ball again on the offensive end. Entry pass for a quick release on a 3 that won't go. Rebound secured by Port Isabel's Caden Martinez. Martinez one-hands it over to Cole Pinkerton for a 3. Got it. Pinkerton on a 3 ball. Back come the Eagles. Slip it out to the right side. Top of the key it goes. Now works it to Thurwall. Thurwall backs it away. Stays with the dribble, though, for the Eagles. Overhead pass to Flores. Free throw line jumper won't go. Another rebound by Martinez. Outlet pass. Picked off for a moment by Thurwall. Nice job of handling it by Barrera. Gets it out to Pinkerton. Makes a strong move on the baseline. Missed it. Got his own board. Goes up. Missed a shot. Got fouled. And Cole Pinkerton will get to the line. Pinkerton, I talked to him between games. You could tell that he has done a lot of work on the weight room over the summer. Said he's put on 20 pounds. Makes the first free throw. Second free throw coming up for Cole Pinkerton. That one's good as well. Eagles trying to close out this first half, needing some offense. They'll launch a quick 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound tipped up off the backboard, nothing doing. Pinball's out, Tarpons secure that. Here comes Lozano, racing right side. Nice pass on the left side. Layup good by Rudy Barrera. Eagles have one more opportunity here to close out the half. Triple team, they throw over the top of that. Thurwall catches, got a man in the air, dishes off in the paint. Shot left short, rebound. Tarpons up 15 at the break. Second half coming up. This is the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament brought to you in part on the sponsor side for the coaches by CC's Pizza. Leo Torres, the general manager at CC's Pizzas in Harlingen, brought in some pizzas earlier today. Also by Jason's Deli. Also here at the Harlingen location, Dora Puente and the catering manager bringing in some lunchtime goodies. One of the scholarship sponsors also Valley Baptist, the Physician Network, and Heather Smith, also in Harlingen, Texas. All part of the sponsors for the preseason coaches tournament. We'll be back with the second half. Hanna taking on Port Isabel. Someone's going to the championship game to take on Harlingen South.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, we're in San Benito, Texas on a Sunday as the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament on the boys' side prior to the season, which is just around the corner. For the girls, they'll start practice on Wednesday. For the boys, they'll start practice next Wednesday, and the season will be upon us before you know it. Our first tournament games will be coming your way November 14th and 15th. We'll have a broadcast prior to that on a Tuesday. As one of the big games out of the gate, we'll have the Harlingen Lady Cardinals taking on the Edinburgh Bobcats. That'll be a rematch of a playoff game from a year ago. We'll be there to broadcast that one. We're at halftime of this game. The championship bracket is already halfway there as the Harlingen South Hawks already waiting for the winner of this game. Once this is finished, they'll have the consolation championship game, and then they'll have the girls championship game, which we'll broadcast, and then we'll have the boys championship game. As Rudy's trying to count down when he gets to eat. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera today. doing a great job. For the Hanna Eagles, their points were limited in that first half. We'll take a look at any quick adjustments possibly made by the Golden Eagles as we get set for this second half to begin. It'll be Tarpon basketball. Dennis Lozano brings it across, and away we go. Martinez between the circles. Over to Renza. Corner three ball on the way, won't go. Rebound by Thurwall and a quick whistle. There's been a lot of jockeying inside that paint. Once shots go up, officials trying to maintain control of the game, limiting that activity. Thurwall with an open three in the corner. Left that short. Rebound to Renza. Daniel Renza has it for Port Isabel. Doesn't like the numbers. Lost his dribble. Finds Lowe cutting through. Jason Lowe spins through a double team. Off the glass. That goes, but wave it off. Travel will be called on Jason Lowe. Gives the ball back to Hanna. These are opportunities missed thus far by the Eagles to cut into this lead. Here's an open three. That's off the mark. Offensive board. Put it right up point blank. That won't go. Another offensive rebound for the Eagles. Here's another three. That's short. Three different looks that time. Now it released on a low behind the back move in the paint for the Tarpons. Couldn't get a shot away. They'll set up on the half-court set. Outside to Renza. Tries to look the defense off. Spins it over to Lozano. Martinez, fadeaway jumper, got it. 2 points for Martinez. Tarpons up 17. In the corner, another open three for the Eagles. This one goes. Hanna down 23-9. Tarpons run the offense. That ball's deflected. That'll be a foul called, though. It'll be a Port Isabel ball. Meanwhile, substitutions. 5 new players checking into the game for the Hanna Eagles. As they try to find the right magic here to open up this offense. Long three on the way by Lozano, won't go. Long rebound tracked down for the Tarpons as Joey Rico got that. Dishes inside to Lowe, misses a layup. Here come the Eagles. Eagles on the attack on the offensive end. Kick it in the corner. Here's a three on the way. That won't go. Rebound by Martinez for the Tarpons. The release is out to Lozano. One man to beat, and he gets fouled. Pauses action for just a moment. And the Tarpons will inbound the ball. Renza with a three. That one won't go. Rebound by the Eagles. In the backcourt, that's Joe Munoz. That's a backcourt violation. Munoz, as soon as he released that pass, you could see he knew. All he had to do was wait a split second more for his guard to come into play in the front court. Ball already out of his hands. So a turnover occurs. Tarpon basketball in the corner. Lowe takes it off the dribble. Attacks off the glass, won't go. Eagles get the rebound, and then another foul called after a shot occurs. That's happening often here in this game. Still 9:45 left here in this second half. Eagles trailing by 14. Need to go to work here on the offensive end. Working on the perimeter. In the paint. That one goes. Bucket for the Eagles. Cuts it to a 12-point game. Martinez has the ball for the Tarpons. Gets it to Lozano, to Lowe. Lowe in the paint. Off the glass. Got it to go. Jason Lowe with a strong finish. Here come the Eagles back on the attack. Overhead pass, sails out of bounds. Turnover, and here comes 5 players back in the game as Hanna has now gone with a full platoon, 5 in, 5 out. Here in the second half. Meanwhile, Port Isabel moving along. They've had the lead throughout this game. Up by 14. Corner 3 on the way. That won't go. Easy rebound for Martinez. Steps back for a 3. Got it. Another 3 for the Tarpons. They're up 17. Nice dish by the Eagles. That one rolls off the mark. No good. And then a rebound on the a foul called on the rebound. That'll be called on the Eagles. It'll be Tarpon ball. In these preseason tournaments, you get to see in some cases most of the players that'll be on the varsity level. In other cases, it's a glimpse of what's going to be part of the varsity teams. In the case of the Hanna Eagles, I can assure you there is additional help coming once we get to the games post-football. Missed shot, outlet pass. Eagles have some numbers. They get it ahead of the pack. Can't come up with a shot out of that. They'll have to set it on a half court. On the attack, Lozano commits a foul. That pass was in just a tough spot for Kevin Flores to handle, as it was sending him right underneath the basket to make the final catch. On the attack in the paint. Shot for the Eagles. Rolls off, no good. Rebound by Cole Pinkerton for the Tarpons of Port Isabel. We're halfway through the second half. Tarpons up by 17. Pinkerton. Extra pass in the corner. Leads to a shot that won't go. And another foul called during the rebound. Hanna ball. They'll bring it across the timeline. Off the running one-hander, that won't go. Pinkerton gets a rebound for the Tarpons. Idea Westico exiting the building. They played over in the other gym. They're going to be an exciting bunch to watch this year, my friends. I know they're usually in the San Perlita tournament, which we cover. And they're going to be pretty stout. We are covering Idea schools this year in a broader fashion. We know FAR Idea will be a competitive bunch this year. Jubilee Academy out of Brownsville will also be a team we'll see once in a while. They'll be competitive, as will this Idea Westico team. Right now, Port Isabel on the attack. Missed shot by Rinza. Offensive rebound. That stick back won't go. Excuse me. Tarpon still with the ball. Still nursing what's left of a cold here. Aggravating. Spin move by Thurwall. Got in traffic, missed it. Pinkerton gets a rebound on the outlet pass. Threw it off the back of Rudy Barrera, his teammate. Gives it right back to Hanna. Eagle ball as they bring it across. That pass deflected. Secured by the Eagles. They'll keep it on the offensive end. Then a reach is called. This game again brought to you in part of the sponsorship that assists the RGV Coaches Association. They gave me a couple of cards here. Valley Baptist Physician Network and Heather Smith. Also Cece's Pizza. Leo Torres, the general manager at Harlingen, had some pizzas delivered in here. And Dora Puente of Jason's Deli, also of Harlingen, sending over some lunch boxes earlier. All hit the spot for the fans that are involved and the players and coaches that are here involved in this preseason tournament. Tarpon ball, jumper on the way, off the back of the rim, won't go. Long rebound out for the Eagles. They want to run. attacking on the right side. Nice layup, good. It's nice use of the goal to fend off a defender for the Eagles. Quick shot on the way by the Tarpons won't go. Another quick outlet on the rebound for the Eagles. Leads to a layup, and they'll miss that one. Rebound by the Tarpons. They got numbers ahead. They'll find Renza. Tracked it down, laid it in. Daniel Renza on the bucket. The lead goes to 20. That's the biggest lead of the game. Eagles on the attack in transition. Miss the layup. Rebound by Renza. Outlet pass for the Tarpons to Barrera. And a whistle on the baseline. It'll be Tarpon basketball out of bounds. Pinkerton finds a cutter. That's Martinez. Made the basket, got fouled. Caden Martinez on a cut through. And he'll be at the line trying to complete a three-point play. That's no good, though. Pinkerton gets a rebound. Kicks it out on the dribble. That's Rico, and then another whistle. It'll be a free throw opportunity for the Tarpons of Port Isabel. This PI team, they may get a little help from the football team, but these are going to be a lot of the primary players you'll see on the season. We know going into this year, they're going to be one of the tougher small schools in the Rio Grande Valley. 2 weeks from tonight, they'll have the preseason banquet, and they'll release the preseason polls on the top 10 and also release the polls on the districts. But fair to say, Port Isabel will be amongst them and the top teams listed on the small school side. On the girls' side, Rio Hondo, which you will see later. They'll be in the top 10. Someone asking if the Mercedes game will be on. We had Mercedes earlier. Tigers dropped out of the winner's bracket. Played on the consolation guarantee side. Cole Pinkerton layup good for the Tarpons. Back come the Eagles. On the sideline, that ball is knocked out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Minute left here in this one, and Port Isabel's Tarpons can sharpen up. They are going to be in the championship game against the Harlingen South Hawks here in this preseason tournament. All teams in the Valley did not participate in this. There's some big names that are missing as far as when you see the preseason polls come out. Pioneer's going to be letter high, top quality basketball when they finally get through with football. They'll be way up the line. So will Nicky Rowe this year. Santa Rosa San Perlita on the small school side. Bring back plenty from last year's teams that made it to the regional tournaments. Free throw good for the Tarpons. Don't sleep on Ed Couch-Elsa this year. This game comes to an end. 38-13 the final score. Port Isabel Tarpons continue to look sharp. They'll be in the championship game. The Hanna Eagles fall for the first time in this tournament. And that'll do it for the broadcast. We'll be back a little bit later on with the girls' championship game and the boys' championship game as we continue our coverage of the RGV Coaches Basketball Association preseason tournament. From San Benito, till next time, I'm Joe Bowling. For Rudy Zamaripa on the camera, so long for just a while.